What is going on, everyone? It's your host, Syfaxx. A little closer to the screen. I think I found a way to fix my camera to bring it a little bit closer. Hopefully, everybody's having a fantastic Saturday night after, well, this last week. I mean, out here in California, it's been brutal. The weather's hot as fuck. So, coming off vacation in Florida, where it was just barely I don't even think it passed 80 degrees. It was so beautiful out there. It was amazing. Coming back to this hellhole and on top of other things. Jesus Christ. Terrible, terrible things. But during this week, we've had a bunch of announcements. A bunch of trailers, a bunch of everything. And I've seen a few movies since then. And, I kind of wanted to talk about it. And I wanted to talk about it with friends. You guys, the amazing audience, and then also a couple guest panelists and whatnot. So as we get into it, let me go ahead and say hi to everybody who showed up early and that are waiting around to hang out. Guess what? I want to hang out with you as well. It's going to be a good time. Probably just chill for like an hour. I know there's a lot of other shows going on tonight, and let's ease back into the streaming thing and go from there. Go from there, right? Like it should be fun. Should have a good time. And with that, we'll say hi to Lieutenant Garatina, 34, Lieutenant, not Sergeant anymore, always upgrading. The guy's just killing it out there. Evening, Syfaxx. Evening to you, good sir. Good to see you. We got Tasia Wilkins, or Tasia. Is it Tasia or Tasia? It's one of those. Wilkins says, "Hey, Syfaxx." Well, I responded, and she's, "How you been doing? I haven't seen you in a very long time." You haven't seen me a very long time because I've been lazy. I haven't been streaming all that much. I wanted to stream more. And then with all the travel plans, everything going up or going around, I was putting in a lot of overtime trying to make some extra money. And between that and everything, just making sure that I could have all the extra money I need for my trip. And I needed it because a couple things went a little awry here or there. And that was had nothing to do with like the actual trip. It was all on my flight side. That was all it was all bullshit. But I'm glad I made the extra money because of stuff like that. We got Ron E says, "Hail Syfaxx, hail to you, Ron E. Cheers to you." I see the beer sign there. You know what that means. I got a drink. Cheers to you, good sir. Hopefully you were having a lovely Saturday night as well. We got Rockefeller Plaza. He may or may not be in the background. He might be here with us. I don't know. I was just on his show. Maybe he's sticking around a little bit longer before he's trying to pass out tonight. Maybe he'll show up. Maybe he'll be here. We'll see. We'll see. We got 13 King Style says, "Hi everyone, how y'all doing?" Also another person who may or may not be here. I don't know. We'll see. You got DK Bones says, "What's up, bro?" DK Bones, if you're available and you want to jump onto the stream, hit me up, dude. You have many ways to talk to me. If you want to jump on, you want to come and share your opinion, absolutely, dude. Jump on here. Dude, Theta of the Grid. I was just talking to Kingstyle about you because I know you got a stream here in about, I want to say 25 minutes. He's doing some Star Trek trivia stuff or whatnot. I wanted to come by and say hi on that. But I always want to do at least an hour show. So I'm going to run a little bit into your streaming time and I'll either jump onto there, come say hi, hang out. If you want to jump on here, hang out. Until then, let me know, dude. Hit me up on X, dude. You're always more than welcome to jump on here. Obviously, always. You're fucking amazing, dude. You do good work. And I've been liking your post, man. It's very descriptive and it shows exactly what your channel is doing. It's a very smart move, and I think it's going to actually work out for you. Got Nestor Panias. What up, bro? Hey, bro. I really didn't go out to see what you got from Megacon. You didn't get to see what I got from Megacon? That being said, I will, once I introduce everybody else, that way they can go ahead and talk. I'll go grab, I just grabbed I think it was 7 things, and I'll go ahead and show them off on stream. It was just stuff that I could fit in my carry-on bag. So I didn't want to grab anything elaborate or whatever, but it's like, they're still cool pictures. They'll eventually be on the wall behind me. Once I repaint it, it'll be cool. We got Lieutenant Garatina, DK Bones again. Nerdy Archaeology also is Theta. That's his secondary channel. Hell to you, Syfaxx. I wish I could come and talk to you about your trip to Megacon, but my stream starts in 25 minutes. Like I said, love you, brother. Miss you. Hope to talk to you soon. You will talk to me soon. We'll be in touch. It'll be all good, dude. Well, like I said, I'm only probably gonna do about an hour catching up on some of the stuff that has been going on for the week, and then just chilling, hanging out, shooting the shit with a bunch of the people that I like to talk to anyways, and would love to talk to more of you people. If any of you are down to jump on, I'm not hard to find. It's pretty easy. You can find me at Gather's the Media. Usually I'm pretty cool with inviting people on. If you suck though, you're out. You're out though. You get one chance and you're fucking done. Get the fuck out of here with that. Oh my god, the voice protagonist. Check it out. This is the one guy I ran into out there in Megacon who actually was just like, Syfaxx, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, he wanted to actually take a picture with me, and I was like, that was the coolest moment that I had. Oh, I mean, I had many cool moments out there, but for me as like a content creator or semi content creator, I obviously don't do enough to where I would consider myself as such. But he was like, dude, I want to take a picture with you. He was super cool. Him and his wife were amazing. They were fucking cool as hell. It was right after I got off a roller coaster. I would never have done it unless I was that drunk. So if I was super drunk, I mean, it's probably fitting of my character. It was like, oh, dude, you're just as drunk as you are on stream. It's like, correct. You are correct in that. Like, but it was awesome. It was great to meet you, your lovely wife, everything. I got some great pictures with you. I posted the picture on X with you. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm sure you saw it. But yeah, it's cool. We got also Nerd Archaeology, also Theta. Thanks, man. This is Theta's new channel, Nerd Archaeology. Yes. Rockefeller, I was watching your streams and you're going to baton your live streams. Yeah. You were just barely drunk. Also true. Let's go with that. With that, let's go ahead and add on my guest for tonight, or not even just my guest. This guy's my co-host and the person that I spent all of Megacon with for the most part. We got. Wait, hold on. Let's hit the duo. You're muted.
I'm not saying anything. How my teeth like?
There we go. We got Rockefeller Plaza in the house. What's going on, brother?
If I sound weird, I got my retainers in because I didn't use my retainers the entire time I was in Megacon, and my teeth are.
You didn't use your retainers. You just didn't sound like this the whole time. So Rockefeller didn't sound like this the whole time. He didn't sound like that.
I didn't wear it for a whole week, and it felt great. Now I didn't go on vacation, but I didn't wear my retainer the whole time.
He was such a good little boy. He was so good. He was so good.
I've had him for like probably 3 years, that I wore him like every night, and not wearing him for fucking a week. Put him on now, it fucking hurts. I was like, oh my god, dude, my fucking front teeth, this one like really, really hurts coming out. I'm like, oh shit. I can feel like just a little bit that it's resorted back to what it was.
Sound like what is it? Jimmy from Jimmy.
I'm only at the top with it too.
What's the character from Jimmy Neutron? It's like, oh my god, Jimmy, no, whatever.
Because I'm drinking, I'm like, you're not supposed to get anything out of them, but it's like I gotta get them in. Make sure I don't fall.
That might be a pause. Voice protagonist, I'll read it again. He says, "You were just barely drunk. I was on my way to getting drunk. I was definitely on my way there." Drunk? But it was amazing to meet you, voice protagonist.
That's what you think, awesome. Voice protagonist. He was on his way from being drunk as shit, coming down and getting barely drunk again. We went to the Mardi
Gras. You weren't hanging out with me all the time. Like I would wake up and I'd crack a beer and like.
We went to the Mardi Gras parade.
Like oh, dude, I was fucking gone at the Mardi Gras. I barely remember it. Yeah, actually, you saying that reminded me I went to it.
So, voice protagonists, they're like, we went. I was like, I want a fucking mixed drink, Syfaxx. I don't drink a lot. When I drink beers. I want mixed drink. I'm in Florida, so we go to the mixed drink station, the icy drinks, and I'm like, I want that one. Apparently, my dumbass picked the Jose Cuervo with some other fucking like the worst.
It was the strongest. It was like one of the strongest ones there. Yeah, and I was like, I want one of those too. Give me the large or whatever. And we just
we should have got
got
the strawberry shit like some bitches, but instead we would have got the fucking neon green ectoplasma. Like, had a good time. Started all right. That was.
I was like, I want the thing that'll make me look like I got I don't know, like you might want to call the Ghostbusters after I use the bathroom, because like some type of like I just evacuated a spirit.
Go down.
You know, I just ruined this toilet for everyone afterwards. It was an experience.
They had some really nice bathrooms in Universal. You know what I mean? When I walked there, I was like, wow, fucking.
I mean,
like,
no. What you should say, they used to have some very nice bathrooms.
Well, I'm sure people did about them, but I mean, I didn't have to do it. When you went in there, they had some just the stalls, beautiful. Hand washing stations, gorgeous. I was like, wow. And they had a nice little arm length. I was like, they got some nice bathroom in Universal. And
like, I got myself a proton pack and a ghost strap ready to go. Okay, look.
Right.
So don't call a plumber, call Theta. Call Theta. Theta's going to get over there and he's going to get rid of your ghost problems after somebody eliminates your toilet. Like just nukes it from orbit. From
proton pack into the toy.
From 1 foot away. Well, with that, talking about nuking something from orbit right into the toilet, I mean, this is a great transition. we got King style.
Yeah, because I'm the shit, right? Because I'm the shit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
It's like dude. It's the Kid Rock lyric. It's the Kid Rock lyric. It's like, dude, it's like I'm the shit. No, I can't remember the full lyric. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
but it's like,
I'd rather be the shit as in cool than a turd or eat shit for breakfast from that Adam Sandler movie. You eat shit for breakfast? No. And speaking of which, you sounded like Adam Sandler being nerdy. Remember, hi everyone. Like you sounded like if Adam Sandler was nerdy, which was funny.
If I was nerdy,
yeah. When you were doing the retainer bit, it sounded kind of like Adam Sandler, like making fun of a nerd.
If you're trying to, you gotta kind of. You gotta speak while you're kind of making like a sound at the back of your teeth.
Yeah, it sounds like an Adam Sandler character.
It's like you gotta sound like you got like cotton balls in your mouth or whatever. You're like, what's going on, everybody?
Well, my lips are normally thicker than they are because they gotta stick over the top of the plastic, and it gets a slish sound when I talk. Because
Theta says, "Yo, King."
Yo, Theta, Nerd Archaeology. What's going on, man?
The man. Go check out Theta the Grid and Nerd Archaeology. Those are his 2 channels.
Also,
he's doing great work
the Jimmy Neutron. The Jimmy Neutron you're talking about is Carl Weezer.
Is Carl Weezer? Yeah, there you go. I have to hear it before I can kind of mimic. And I didn't remember when I tried to mimic it, and I did a horrible impression. It was awful.
It's all right.
It was garbage. Dude, Syfaxx, I got my setup all changed up with canvas logos for my video. Dude, awesome, man. I can't wait to check them out now that I'm kind of more back in the fray, trying to
back in the fray.
I'm just trying to get back out there, man. And what's funny, and so at Megacon, I did like 1 live stream or something like that for one of our walkthroughs. Like Angel let me use his what's it called, the selfie stick. I used that, but I used my AirPod thing, and I was hoping it would pick up other people's voices. It didn't. So it's like I rewatched the video. I'm like, oh, this is bad. I mean, the visuals are great because it's like that's just what it looked like, which is cool. But I was like, when I was sitting there trying to talk to people and having conversations, it didn't look good.
You're gonna need to get a portable microphone.
Well,
that's why
Rockefeller had a cool one. He had one that you just like pinned to your shirt. Yeah, and his sounded fine on his videos because we rewatched his video and it was like a little lapel thing. Yeah, and it's his sounded just fine. So
than what they used 20 years ago for interviewing celebrities on TRL. Remember that?
Pretty much. Which
this
is
one's
crazy.
better.
Like his sounded just fine. So I'm like, next time I go, I'm gonna buy one of those. Like probably before anime. I think I'm gonna go to the Anime Expo that DA and Name and people are going to because it's out here in LA. I might as well go. It's it's down the road.
It makes sense. It's in your backyard, right? So it makes sense.
Yeah. It's just in the shitty part of my backyard that I never want to go to, and I need to.
There's
take
a lot of shitty backyards, man. But sometimes we have to go through by whether we like to or not because we got to go through some place better. Right?
Well. I mean. To be fair, if we know names going, somebody has to go out there to protect that little Asian fuck. Like he's the smallest looking.
Dude, you need to be his bouncer. You need to be his bodyguard, man. Because they might say, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Say, hey man,
run to your mommy.
He might
not when I say that. Syfaxx shows up.
We don't need that Asian hate out there. We don't need it. Like,
Syfaxx, like, you better shut your fucking mouth, bitch.
He probably doesn't do karate.
Well, I don't. Well, maybe. Or judo.
Like, if so, he learned it from anime, and he's gonna Naruto run at somebody and get uppercutted into oblivion. But
it's not a practical version. It's like
because an Asian motherfucker went on to karate.
The kung fu movie version. It's all theatrics.
That's what'll happen. But anyways,
some of the moves work though, like the theatrical martial. Some of that actually does work, but you got to be very careful. If it's somebody that's like a big hardcore martial artist, no, they're gonna fucking block your ass and knock your ass out.
Well, it's not just that, but like it's like if somebody's ready to go and they're just like they'll just tackle you down. Your kicks and punches aren't going to do anything to somebody who just like bull rushes your ass. Like,
and remember,
you got to be kind of ready.
If they're relaxed, if they're like calm about it, like it's nothing, it's like a practice thing. That's even more dangerous because that means that they did it so many times.
I've literally thrown somebody like.
I'm tall enough.
I've literally thrown.
Now kick in your fucking face and push you right in the ground and say, "Bitch."
Yeah, you goat kick them frontwards. Rocket, you just goat kick their ass.
You fucking
donkey kick them.
Motherfucker. I got my retainers.
I've literally just taken somebody like as they were like kind of rushing at me and they kind of put their head down too far. I just like grabbed their back and threw them into the wall head first, and it was like that was the end of that. Because they were just like they realized how stupid it was. It didn't knock him out, but it was enough to make them realize how dumb they fucking. Like I think they were more embarrassed about the situation than they were like, "Oh, you bested me." I was like, "I bested you, and I embarrassed the shit out of you." You
dude,
dumb
I think
fuck.
you stunned them / minor concussed them because that's probably
like that just
you
happens.
You minor concussed or stunned them. Hey, comes with the territory, right? You fuck around, find out.
So I'm going to go over something real quick because more likely you guys did not see this movie, but I did. And it's a movie called They Will Kill You. Did you guys happen to see this?
I'm to be honest with you, I'd love to watch it. I haven't seen it yet, but I will.
It's a fun little movie. It's like
is it like Kill Bill? Devil. Is it like Kill Bill?
That's one of the things that's going around. It's not quite like that at all. Like because Kill Bill is more intricate. Like if you want to say like if you wanted to dumb Kill Bill, if you wanted to dumb Kill Bill down into like the most simple premise ever, you could I guess find that there just because it's like a chick taking on a whole whatever. But it's kind of I would go with more like The Raid meets. What was that movie that just came out? It was Ready or Not 2. Like so Ready or Not 2 just came out like 2 weeks ago too.
So Ready or Not Ready or Not 2.
Yeah, okay. With just a chick trying to save her sister or something like that. And
would you also say the Hostel movies because they torture people / kill people in gruesome ways?
No, there wasn't exactly torture. It was just like they just killed people in brutal ways, but all the people were immortal. So they found a way to make everybody immortal. So all the people you thought died came back. So they just kind of kept killing the same people over and over.
So it's like what was the name of that movie? Oh my god,
I'm going to spoil the shit out of
Robert
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez did.
I'm about to spoil the shit out of it.
Yeah, you don't need to see it. It's a fun watch. It's like a fun weekend watch movie where you're just like, whatever. Like I want to just watch some wacky fight stuff or whatever.
Well, it's not supposed to be
I like her. Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, and it's a great example of why
that's not serious.
No. Well, that's a comedy. Like that's
what I'm saying.
That's not serious for a reason.
Yeah, but it's in the same. It's a martial arts movie. Yeah, but it's a martial arts movie that's not supposed to be taken serious because in that area it's a comedy, like you said.
No,
this one it's like over the top shit.
sure, like there's some moments where like she'll be fighting normal or whatever, and then she'll just hit somebody and they'll fly like 15 feet. And I was like, oh, there must be a reason for that. Because
Yeah.
like there's all this devil worship bullshit with immortality going on. I'm like, oh, maybe she made a pact with the devil too. Like I was making a way cooler shit in my head watching this, and I was like, that would be kind of crazy. None of that came. It was just like, no, she just apparently she just hit him hard enough to fly fucking 10 feet away. Little Zazie Beetz. And I like Zazie Beetz. Like I liked her as Domino, and like that everybody has seen in Deadpool 2, like the luck scene where she's just like everything is lucky. She just like walks out, everything's cool, but everything's fucking up behind her. And it's just like, what a great scene. So it's like I like her. I do, and she did a good job. But man, that movie was like, I wish I could say it was like
was it also from
Dusk stuff?
Is it from Dusk Till Dawn as well? The theme of like them fighting?
No. It was very like the movie starts off real quick, gets to the point real quick. Like within like I want to say the first 5 to 10 minutes, like you're just boom, it just right into the action. You know what's going on pretty much instantly. There's a couple things that kind of unfold while you're watching it, but it's like they're not anything that you couldn't have guessed because a lot of it's pretty implied pretty easily. But it's like the visuals cool, the camera work was great. I think this is like this is why I would recommend this movie, especially if you're like into film the way that I am or whatever, like the way that I like to watch stuff, is just because indie movie doesn't do a lot of action stuff. And when they do, it's very minimal action. It's very it's because to do action
costs
takes
money.
so much money. It costs so much to reset the
And
sets,
time.
redo all this stuff. It's time, money, all this stuff. And so when one comes out that is probably pretty low budget for like an action style movie, but is also really well shot, kind of well done, like you can kind of throw away the story for a second and be like, the story's weak. I'll give you that. It's like the story's weak, but the acting is fine. The horror elements of it, because it's like a horror action thing, kind of whatever, with a little bit of drama involved into it. Like everything about it, knowing that it's like an indie movie, I'm like, I give it a little bit more respect than I would a normal movie. The thing that I really wanted to point out that because I've heard other people talk about it, even Chris from the Film Threat, like Chris Film Threat, Alan, them, where they watched it, is like they kind of play around with like a racial element to it, but it's like, I think it's a great example of like how scripts are written in general, right? So it's like, okay, there's characters who are doing XYZ, whatever. And because of circumstance, somebody up high was like, well, if you made these people black and these people white, you can make it a racial divide. And I'm like, you don't need to do that. But I feel like this is a great example of a movie that did that, because it's like all the bad devil worshiping people happen to all be white, and all the people that they employ to their hotel are all black. And I'm like for the most part, I mean, there's a couple strays here or there, but for the most part, it's literally that. And you're just
That's
like,
what Sinners is, though, isn't
it's like
it?
you don't
Sinners, like,
no Sinners.
I think it is. I think like the voodoo, like
Did you see
voodoo's always like this, like, yeah. And you got the one girl that's like spitting the fucking to like fucking Michael B. Jordan, like sucking on his nipples. She's doing like voodoo shit to him the whole time, right? But if you think about it, voodoo's always had this like taboo type hex curse over top of it. And that movie kind of puts a spin on it, like, well, no, there's nothing wrong with voodoo. What's wrong with it is the fucking white man, his devilish ways, because he's a vampire, literally, right?
Oh, what happened to King? Shit. Okay.
He always loses. Probably his fucking. He'll be back.
Dude, like where does he live? Like in the middle of a power storm all the time? Like,
see, there he is. He's back.
King, man, do you just live in the middle of like a constant hurricane? Like, how is your internet always going out, bro? I feel so bad for you. You're like,
I wonder if you
he
have a
always
wire.
wants to like. I love it. Like it's like, oh, he always wants to talk. Oh, Connecticut. Well, you would think with the word connect. Yeah, it's like you have the word connect in your state name, and apparently you don't connect to shit. Like that sucks, man.
No connect us.
That or he's in, I don't know, maybe he's in the boonies of where he's at, but whatever. Well, he's back on when he can talk, he'll come back.
You are muted right now, in case you don't know. You are back with this though.
I think he knows he's muted. I think he's trying to like maybe go check his internet connection or something. But yeah, with that being said, I mean, I just want to talk about a movie more likely nobody's seen, and it's all good. But let's go ahead and just do a quick. We'll do a quick overview of the Harry Potter trailer.
Dude,
we already watched it on your channel, but let's go ahead and watch it on mine as well.
It's phenomenal. I'll watch it again. I can watch it. Apparently 277 million views in the first 48 hours of the trailer. We're about to double that because, man, I can't stop watching this thing. It's fucking amazing.
Let's do it.
If you haven't watched it,
let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and full screen it.
Bad bit. Yeah, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Great title.
I'm gonna get fully hit for it. There we go.
I told you.
Full screen YouTube too.
Deputy Dog, what's going on, Deputy Dog? Hello to you as well.
Boy.
I'll bring you on in a minute, King.
And you're going to start acting like one. You think you're something special? There is nothing special about you.
Brutal. Fucking brutal.
I love it.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever. And they stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you, we'll be in Hogwarts.
It's so good.
Mr.
We got Humblest of Knights is crying in the chat. Humblest of Knights, thank you for joining us. Thank you for checking out the channel. I think I might have seen you before, but I don't remember.
What up, Humblest?
Thank you. What's up, Humblest? How you doing? If you like what we're talking about or how we interact in general, consider subscribing to myself, Syfaxx. Check out Rockefeller Plaza. And I don't think Kingstyle has a channel yet, but yeah, there's a bunch of other people that we all hang out with. Go ahead and check us out, man. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and continue on with this. Let's go ahead and continue on.
Potter, I think we can expect great things from you.
That actor right there, good job.
Let's see who you are.
Are you really Harry Potter?
So you know what the biggest problem I see is but it's okay because the first book is I don't really see a villain. I'm like, wait a minute, it's the first book. There isn't a villain. The villain is conquering your fears of going to school and meeting new people and getting away from your family. It's like just
was it the villain like the tease of Voldemort or like that black spirit
really
thing?
Basically,
you get whispers of him, but you don't really hear of him. It's like the second book.
It's kind of like somebody. It's kind of like the influence of Voldemort is trying to get somebody to get the stone for him, and so he's trying to get the stone through. And it's because Hogwarts is so protected by magic that it's like Voldemort has to infiltrate slowly And so he does it through different means or whatever at first, and then it's like it kind of breaks down the magical barrier, or basically is like, hey, spoilers.
So
yeah, a spoiler that's been around for almost 30 years, boy.
20 years.
Say,
Yeah,
it's
Well,
so
the book is almost 30 in the UK. That's why.
this is a wild fucking statement, humblest of knights. Like what?
Oh yeah, by the way,
That's
I
so
wish I was in the
gay, so
boonies, Syfaxx. I wish I would grow my beard out like the Duck Dynasty guys. No, it's just my mic fucking cut out for some reason.
I read all the books too. Cool. I only read up to Order of the Phoenix, which like at the beginning of the stream I even mentioned, I was just like, look, I only read up to Order of the Phoenix. I feel like I grew out of those books at the time. I was getting into high school, I was getting into partying, and let's just say a bunch of other high school activities that you do at the time.
Women.
And I was like, wow,
those that shall not be named.
women drinking and let's say drugs were a lot more fun than reading at the time.
Those we shall not
But
name.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely go back and check a lot of them out, because oddly enough, for how much I've read since then, I've never gone back and reread those, and I'd probably get a lot more out of them than I did even when I was younger, because I like the whimsical nature of it when I was younger. Now it's like, it can't be that much, but it's like the way that people talk about it, I'm like, okay, I got to check them out, right? Of course. As somebody who's a self-proclaimed reader, I got to do it, right?
It's one of the most successful franchises in modern times. So, right, it makes
It's
sense.
So check this out. Think about anything in the last 25. Let's go with 25 years. About last 25 years that has had a cultural impact.
Pokemon
is big.
Got it.
Pokemon's older than that. So
yeah, well, I mean,
Pokemon as well is a successful franchise, but I mean, like as a book,
I think
adapted
a book series that
a video game series.
Let's also
Pokemon.
Let's actually narrow it down a little bit more to American. Like, let's go with just American, even though I know she's British, or like I think she's like Irish or something like that.
What would be the closest book?
UK.
Game of Thrones, Twilight.
Yeah, those would be. I would say
those
that. 50 Shades of Grey.
Those would be like close seconds and thirds.
Yes.
While being
nowhere near it.
Multi-hundred millions, if not $1 billion behind.
Behind.
Even Reacher was a book, but it's not as successful as Harry Potter. No fucking way.
Hunger Games, like
Hunger Games. Yeah, Hunger Games. What would that be? Like, sort of, almost first place? Because it had a prequel movie, just like Harry Potter did with the Fantastic Beast. So
that's
I know. Me and
the film adaptation, like overall, like not just like films, but with like merchandise. It's got to be Harry Potter. It's got to be.
Yeah,
dude, Harry Potter's
successful franchise.
Kills it. It's
Percy Jackson tried. Percy Jackson tried, but it didn't do well.
What's
like?
Think about it.
Think
about what's the most successful franchise that was created by like one fucking person, basically, and then obviously got expanded by studios and everything else. But something, because Pokemon was just created by one person, like that's.
It was created by multiple people. It wasn't created.
Yeah, exactly. It was an idea. It was like a corporate idea, and they just rolled it out. It's like
even Yu-Gi-Oh was
like Harry Potter
idea.
Exactly. It's like Harry Potter is just like one idea from one person, and they just made it into literally a multi-billion-dollar franchise.
And I say that because Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't think we've seen something like that since like Star Wars.
I say that because the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card games, right? People think of the trading card game now as the main focal point. In the original manga, it was any type of game, any death game that the Yugi or Yami Yugi came up with. And then when they were seeing money on the cards, like, no, we're going to transition to this. So that was a corporate decision.
So Deputy Dog 3215 says, "Do the books describe Snape?"
Yes,
absolutely.
They described him as pale skin. Yeah,
shallow, like a sallow figure, and like
they say
There's another depth to that too, where it's like somebody who's
tell me you're white without saying you're white. That's what they do. And it basically
There's
said
another
he's white.
thing. There's another thing that's like an underlining tone about the way that he's dressed and the way that he is in general. It's like, so he's dressed in all, black all the time, but he's so
He's an emo.
sallow.
He's
Sure,
an
whatever.
emo, like
Can you shut the fuck up? Like
isolation. Yeah, he's white. They describe the fuck out.
He's white for a reason. It's because also it's like it also shows his juxtaposition of a character. Like even though he's dressed in all darkness and the white, so he's light and dark at the same time. And as you go through the book series, you realize exactly. Well, you realize that he's not the worst guy out there. So he's this middle ground of a character who's actually awful and great at the same time. Like he's actually a good guy, but he got like too deep. He got too deep into all the bad guys.
He's
like
neutral.
He just got too
he's
deep
like gray. He's like gray.
Look at the picture they put on there.
Well, I mean, the other problem is like the millions of people who bought books. There's pictures of him on there.
Yeah, they did in the books.
He looks like a wraith, like a specter or whatever. Like,
what would have been funny if
they're all over the place.
If Steven Spielberg got his way and actually did the books, they would have had Robin Williams and other people, Roseanne Barr, playing certain characters. Can you imagine they got Michael Jackson to play Snape because of the pale skin and the black hair? They would have.
Michael Jackson was never into acting, but yeah,
he wasn't. But there were many attempts. He was going to play Eric Drevin, and it was going to be a musical for The Crow, and then he was going to play Spider-Man in one of the adaptions before the Sam Raimi movies.
That would have been
no joke.
Terrible.
This shit's you could look it up, and it's insane. Like no, Michael Jackson. He was also going to play Willy Wonka.
Well, he's like music for it. I mean, at the time, that's why like people are saying like the Michael Jackson biopic / movie that they're dropping is actually going to do massive numbers because even though he's been gone for what 15 some odd years.
Dude, it's almost 20. It's almost 20 years in 3 years. In 3 years, it'd be 20.
Exactly, about 15. Let's go with 15. And people still love that dude. Like his music is iconic as fuck, and like he was the biggest pop star in the world. Like he's the king of pop for a reason. It makes sense.
What are you doing?
So we'll see how that movie plays out.
Yeah, so right there is where it said.
So what are your overall thoughts there, Rockefeller Plaza, about what do you think the Harry Potter movie is going to do? Like, because I think
it's going to do good, man. I think if you look at how it's probably, I think it's going to be 8 to 10 episodes, hopefully 8, which most HBO series are going to be. I think they got enough to do 45-minute episodes, preferably 30 minutes. It should be 30 minutes and 45. They do hours. It might be a little drawn out.
I think they're going to be 50-minute episodes.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be like 50 an hour, dude.
Yeah, my guess is 50
with like
to
a
an hour,
5-minute, with 5-minute intros and extra outro. End credit scenes, so 45 minutes to focus on. But they got a lot. Like if one episode's like the actual Quidditch game, like when I watch Shogun, you can have a whole 45-minute episode of the match is about to start. We do the match. Harry wins. Oh my God! It's his first little thing that'll be a big thing come later on in the line. So you got like all these crazy little stories that are encapsulated. It can be one episode. Like we did with Last of Us. I was like, well, this episode is probably gonna be them going here. This episode will be the one episode. This episode will be probably them getting it on and saying, "I'm a dad." And we all figured it out before that. There's enough in if you watch the first movie to be like episode 1, Harry, you're worthless. You're nothing. You makes you think you're special. He gets the envelope at the end of it. Done. Like what the fuck? And he probably had a little bit of flashbacks of the next episode. He's leaving on a train. He meets Hagrid, and we get this whole fucking new character. So we meet one.
No, all that's gonna happen within the first half.
I don't think so. Maybe, but I don't think so. I think if that all happens, it'll be the first episode, not the first half hour.
I think the first episode is going to be.
I think the first episode ends. If it ends, it'll be them knocking on Hogwarts. Like when you see him go, doom, doom, Dude, that'll be like the end of
I
episode one.
can see
agree
the
with
first.
that.
I can see the first episode ending, them getting off the train and looking at Hogwarts, and then it just fades out.
Because I see the first episode starting with Voldemort killing Harry's parents, and then
I don't see that because we haven't
Nah.
heard the Voldemort actor yet. So remember,
Yeah, but
you know,
they're not going to show him. They're not going to show him. They're going to leave it. They're going to show a flashback in the later
But he doesn't
season.
need to be there because this is a Philosopher's Stone. So we're not talking about sorcery. There's no need for magic. This is really but just a story about a kid learning that that he's adopted and that he's not, you know, worthless fucking stepchild. And he's going to a school to meet other kids that are possibly adopted like he is. That's really all. It's like a family, you know, so the basic kid can get into it and it doesn't have to do anything with magic or wizards and witches and shit like that to get this kind of over complex for somebody that's just trying to watch, you know, a normal story. I think the first season is going to be very basic. If they do that and they start adding more levels as they go, very smart if they do it that way. If they do it.
The reason why I say that is they're going to do, I see it as them doing a callback to the first movie in a way where they don't show Voldemort. They show the parents getting killed by this unknown figure. And then he gets taken to his aunt and uncle's place and then they show him being abused, saying he's worthless, how he's nothing. You were a mistake. I don't like you.
They might do something like that, but it's like they could draw that out, especially. I mean, if they went with like how everybody already kind of knows most of the story, because they're making it for an audience that is already there, right? Like the audience is already here. Like they're not making it for the modern audience.
They're doing it for like people that already know the answer and already know what's their Syfaxx. But most people of them have grown up and had kids now, so they're making it to appease the people that understand and grew up with it, and to not reveal it for the people that haven't seen it, to set the groundwork for them to actually get the reveal.
Yeah.
So the kids that haven't seen it can get the reveal when the reveal is supposed to be revealed. But us that have know it, we still get to, you know, like little. So I think that they got a hard ground to walk. I'm ready for it. I'm all so far. We all know that the first trailers, I'm on board. But it's the second ones we need to worry about. The past 2 years, I've been getting got. When it comes to second trailers, that's when you know everything. That's when the tones shift. That's when they show you more, and you can be like, "What the fuck is that?" We saw of Black Snake. We saw of Dumbledore. I think Dumbledore is weird as fuck. There's a lot more. We haven't seen his acting. We haven't seen Black Snape's acting. People are criticizing fucking Hagrid, which I'm like, I'm all on board for his acting.
Yeah, he just didn't have the gruff voice. I think that's why people are throwing.
That's what. So wait till they get the fucking Black Snape, who sounds nothing like Alan Rickman or his fucking posh poise attitude. They're gonna be like, I don't think that's gonna work either. You know, and then when they get the fucking Dumbledore, that's gonna be really hard to beat. Dumbledore, who's a fucking esteemed voice actor. He's also an actor.
Speaking of
Gary Oldman, the guy who played Gordon in the Batman trilogy, he's good. He's a method actor. He plays a whole bunch of roles.
Gary Oldman?
I'm sure.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah, he's a fucking goat.
He played different characters, and they're different from each other.
Yeah,
I think he can play Dumbledore great and he's
you know
British too. So you know how they
do
go
a
with that
TV show. He's an A-list actor. He ain't gonna do a TV show like HBO.
Yeah, but it's HBO though. They'd probably pay him like he was a movie star. I think that's what they would do. Look, we'll give you a special.
He is again. He did Bram Stoker's Dracula in 1990. He took fucking Jim Gordon making $12 million a film as a side actor because he wanted to do something different and not be the villain all the time. He's always the villain. That's why he took Jim Gordon and took lesser money just to put himself out of this pigeonholed box of being the consistent villain. He's a fucking great. He would never.
The reason why I say that, dude, because remember True Detective, which was also on HBO. Matthew McConaughey and Vince Vaughn. They were movie stars, and they said, "Fuck it, we're going to do a TV show." Maybe they needed the money. Their career wasn't doing well because of how the Hollywood structure was going at the time. But if those two guys can do it, I think Gary could do the same thing. I'm just being honest. I don't know.
I mean, check it out, right, guys? Like, so it's like, obviously the biggest contention about this trailer is obviously Black Snape, right? Like, so Black Snape is that's a big problem, especially for people who are
That's why
like,
it's got so many views.
that are fans of everything, that are not fans of everything, whatever. Like, they're just like, even people are, they're jumping on the meme train. But it's like, to combat that, like, HBO obviously dropped this banger of a trailer to show you how badass Snape is going to be. And it looks something like this. It just does.
Full screen it, bro. Get rid of that shit on the side.
Yeah. I'm Black
I'm
Snape.
not No, not like that. Get rid of it.
Black cloak, black skin, walk the hall, they whispering.
He's talking about putting the window on.
Dark eyes don't flinch, just glimmering. House points, man, miss me.
Like full screen.
Same blood, they
Don't
feel,
think
they
that's how I do
kiss me. But they copy my boots, still sip me. Side eye from the portraits. Cold stone, but my soul scorched. They ain't teach where I'm from, had to learn from the alleys in the torch. Half prince in the world, they hate. Half rage.
Half prince in the world, they hate.
Put in the castle gate. Homie, never run from Black Snape. Walking through the dark, one day my hand in a X and my turn that fear to a spell.
Not guns on YouTube, no.
I've been cursed from the start.
They're fake, so YouTube won't hit you. Oh, you shot that poor person. It might have been poor, but
I mean, if this isn't selling you on it, I don't know what will.
dude, I love the fucking outfit. I know it's the AI version of it, but if it's not leather, I'm rocking the shit out of it. I think it's like nylon. If it's leather, I don't want
He's
it.
doing a manual on the broom.
I might try to make this fucking outfit, but I want the fucking I want it to be like nylon.
Please
That bitch is bad as shit. I like it.
So if nobody's seen Black Snape, like, Jesus Christ.
I like it, bro.
I don't like it.
If that's
I
his
love
theme
it.
song,
That is
that'd
the
be crazy.
funny- dude. If he rolls in there, dude. Can you imagine if studios were actually like paying attention to online properly and they just went with that for a second? You know how many people would probably just like
At the
kind of
last
just roll with it and be like, all right, at least you're gonna be funny about it. Like, just be funny about it.
It'd
Like,
be hilarious at the last minute.
Just
they dub
lean
this
into
over.
it.
They dub over the music just for the memes. They just
Or
fuck,
like,
we're gonna go back in
do
there.
a behind, how like Game of Thrones or the Game of Thrones would do like behind the scenes stuff after an episode, and they would like kind of tell you how everything went down. And it's like it just cuts to Papa Aceto just like sitting there jamming out to that song for a second. I'd be like, you know what? This guy gets it. Like, he knows this it's all coming down on him, and he's just like, you know what? Let it ride, man. I'd be like, I think that would be hilarious. That's the best way to deal with it, for one. Like, that'd be the best way to fucking deal with it. Just fucking go with it, dude. Just handle it. Like,
Yeah,
it would be a much better idea.
It'd be a joke, everybody's in on the joke, including Papa Aceto,
Yeah, instead
it.
of being like, well, I'm getting death threats. Like, you're not getting death threats.
You're
dude.
not
Nobody
getting
cares.
death threats, dude. If
You
you are
fucking lying.
You know what I said
everybody
about that,
gets a death
Sonic?
threat online if we're going by
Remember,
that
like
logic.
last year when Trump said, "I'm gonna demo the fucking East Wing and remodel it." Remember the people that came out in full force and said to all the construction workers that were demoing it, just doing their jobs. You think they didn't get, I don't know, maybe one or two threats against their lives, their job, their livelihoods? That was all right? Because they're just construction workers.
Yeah,
Fuck
they're
them.
nobodies.
Yeah.
They're nobodies. They
Blue
they
collar
have
workers, yeah.
families.
Screw all the blue collar. You know what? Out here in California, of all places, that I work along, I don't know, a predominantly Hispanic
collar?
people who are all pro-Trump, which is crazy, right? That sounds insane. California pro-Trump Hispanics, weird.
But one
No,
black
they
guy
fucking
gets
love it,
criticism
dude.
about
They
race
fucking
swapping
love
and
that,
fucking
dude.
getting a DEI position. He gets a little bit of criticism online, not any direct threat. Like, hey, and again, I call this out on D Stream. What'd you say? Kill
Dude,
yourself.
you just making up an
Minecraft.
imaginary scenario to get mad at? Which part? Which one was our imaginary scenario?
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
that's
we
a
made
good
up
question.
we made up
Probably
one
saying-
we made up one scenario
No,
that
he's
we
saying
thought would be
I think
funny.
he's saying hypothetically, like, like he's talking
Oh.
like Pablo Asiato. He's saying like Did you just make something up? You know, like Popeye Asiata did? Yes, that's what he did.
Oh yeah.
Again, you got a death threat.
Oh yeah,
say
no.
Or some shit like that
thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're saying the construction worker threats. No, he was making an example. Like, do you think they would have got it? No. It was an example in contrast to the other example.
If
like
they had,
people claim to do that.
Any construction worker that worked in the East Wing, if they had a social media, I guarantee they had something like, fuck you, Trump supporter, you should go off yourself. You think they didn't have that?
Yeah.
That's probably worse than what Papa Asiatu got, which is like, man, you fucking black snape up. Kill yourself, nigga.
Yeah, no. We're just making like comparison examples of these.
Right.
Yeah, sure. They're hypotheticals, right. But at the same time, it's like, hey, let's compare.
It's the internet.
Let's compare bullshit to bullshit. Where it's like, hey, this bullshit would also exist with this bullshit. Like this guy, like, dude, yeah, nobody's going out and murdering actors. How many times do actors come out?
And those white boys will go find that motherfucking death.
No, like how many actors? How many actors in general? How many actors come out after they get miscast for a role that claim they get fucking death threats? And guess what? None of them ever died. Don't get me wrong. I don't want any of them to die. That's fucking terrible. But it's like it's all bullshit.
Either.
It's all optics.
I don't like.
It's all optic bullshit.
Larson. I don't like Brie Larson, but I don't think she should get death threats and actually be acted upon. That's
I like her comeback. Have you seen?
I like her in Max. I like her. Scott.
No, I like her. I'm trying to say I like her comeback right now. Her comeback into like the public eye, because like she just went on some type of like, because she's doing all this press for Mario Galaxy and whatnot, and she was just like, you know what, I've faked going on vacation so I can watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy extended edition, and I'm like, if that's true, that might be the hottest thing I've ever heard a woman say. Like, I love that about you. Like, that is phenomenal. Like. If
that's the truth,
if a woman blew me off to be like, hey, sorry, I was watching Lord of the Rings, and I was like, the only thing I'd be mad about is like, why didn't you fucking invite me to also ignore all these stupid fucks? Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's what I'd be mad about.
Because that's the thing. Like, here's the thing: if she toned more down the Hollywood attitude, she'd be more likable. But I think she's becoming more
likable. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm saying, like, the agents, the people that were in her head before when she was fucking Captain Marvel, those were not the right people, man, because it just made her.
Well, yeah, no. I think most of these people, like, they're getting bad advice from their agents to be like that, like, because they all run off analytics, and their analytics are all bullshit, and their analytics are ran by people who. Their stuff is like everything online is curated to you, right? Like, basically. Wow. So if you watch a bunch of whatever, it's going to be curated to you. So if you watch a bunch of anti-Trump stuff, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get a bunch of anti-Trump stuff. If you like pro-Trump stuff, fine, you're going to get a bunch of pro-Trump stuff. If you're just watching a bunch of cat videos, you're going to get a bunch of cat videos. So the people that are let's say assisting these people to do their jobs, all their stuff is also curated to that specific person. That specific person more than likely is on one side of the aisle, and that aisle is against, well, about half of America. And guess what? Half of America rejects you. Ta-da. And so they get advice from people who only have half of the fucking problem. They're not getting full part of the problem because they're also indoctrinated into their own bullshit. So
all these people they have half a brain, but that would actually
it's still the same thing. I mean, to a certain point. Well, it's the fact that they don't know how the internet works would be like, yeah, you're kind of half brained in that. But yeah, it's like you're only getting half the equation here. So when this stuff happens, their agents and whatnot give them the information they have. So technically, in their mind, they're not wrong. Hey, this is what I've seen. This is all I've seen. So they're doing their job to a point. But what they should do is probably make 2 accounts and go one side, another one, and then fucking figure out the middle and be like, let's take the middle road. Because that's what all actors should be doing.
That's what
be
they
the smart
should.
play.
Like, look,
that's what a good manager would do. Like,
you just say it's not my place to this is not my place to get into politics. What I will say is that whatever the side that helps Hollywood, you know, that's all that matters. That's all a very diplomatic or neutral answer. I know that
like
sounds very
the
cliched.
smartest
It's like,
answer.
you don't want to piss off your fan base.
Downright smartest answer is to be like, no comment. That's the smartest answer all time. No comment.
Yeah,
no,
but if they keep
no
pestering you, you know,
yeah, no
like,
comment
hey,
and go
what
fuck
about
yourself. There you go.
Well,
There
you
you go.
can't say that in an interview.
You absolutely
could, but you're gonna
can.
get
They'll
in
just
trouble.
not play it, and then guess what? Your interview won't get played.
That's
And
the
then
meanest
ta-da,
interview I've ever heard. It's not the gayest one, that's for sure.
Because
But
could you imagine somebody
you've been
says, is it
you've
the
been
gayest? And the
seeing
guy,
it.
are you the gayest? And then
You've been
he
seeing
gets
it
in trouble.
turn. You've been seeing it turn for the last like couple of years. Like even like Josh Duhamel. Did you guys see that interview that he did?
I saw that. I thought, again, that's awesome, bro. Like, what is your opinion on
That's
being
all
Trump
you need to
deranged?
do.
What's that got to do with my project? You know what? Again, I've worked in the union my entire life. I work with left and right wing and in between people that don't fucking vote. You'll never be able to tell by opinion I am, because when I go to work, I shut the fuck up. What are we doing today? What needs to get done? How much time am I here for? Let's get the project done. Not, hey, did you see what Trump did over the weekend, guys? Oh, I'm really for it. Like, if you're Trump all for it, cool. If you're Trump all against it, whatever. I don't leave that shit when you hit the fucking office door. Nobody wants to hear it, whether you're all for it, against it. It's like, okay, bro, we got a job to do. It's just do the job. It's really, that's the hardest part. Watching this Shogun Syfaxx is, I can't stop praising this, because once we're done here tonight, I'm finished the fucking.
Yeah, it's because you don't watch good television, and when something randomly falls,
everybody knows their
you're like,
job.
oh
though.
my god!
Everybody not only knows their job, Syfaxx does their job to a fucking T. And I'm like, wow, I need to go to Japan. They take their job seriously. They do them fucking perfected, and it's like, this isn't that hard. The hardest part is showing up. Once you're there, fucking do it. I love it, man.
Look, check it out. We're about to hit the 1 hour mark, and in my title here, well, I didn't put Mario Galaxy, but I want to play the Mario Galaxy trailer. If you guys want to react to it, we'll talk about it for a few extra minutes, and then I mean, I can't actually send people to Theta because I don't have that ability yet till I'm at 500 subscribers. So if anybody's liked what you've been hearing, you've liked hanging out with us, obviously we just talk and bullshit and just hang out. If you like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the subscribe for Rockefeller Plaza if you have not. That guy's awesome. It's my co-host over here. I'm his co-host over there. We just hang out. We shoot the shit. We have a good time. And then after this, if we can post some links to Theta of the Grid's channel. I think he's doing it on his main channel, Theta of the Grid, right, King Style? Because I think King Style is going to be over there. I don't know if he sent me an invite, but I mean, if he did, I'll go ahead and show up for a little bit. And they're doing like Star Trek trivia. He does a bunch of cool older movies. He does great stuff like that. So if you're super cinema or like a cinephile like I am, and you like old stuff, maybe a bunch of shit you haven't heard of, he's a great channel to check out. So go check that out as well. And yeah, let's go ahead and check out. This is the final Super Mario Galaxy trailer.
Can't wait, bro.
Tell him no comment. That's it. Exactly. Boom. That's it. Syfaxx, thank you for the stream. Hey, man, we're going to check out one more trailer, and we're going to talk about it just for a few extra minutes, and then we'll be wrapping it up. But if you want to go check out a channel, go check out Theta of the Grid. I don't know if anybody in the like. Oh, shit, I need to have these.
I linked it earlier. I linked it. It should be.
You did link it earlier.
Yeah.
Good to know, Syfaxx. Absolutely. Good day, y'all. Hey, Deputy Dog, thank you for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and check out this final trailer for tonight, and then I'll let everybody, go on to their Saturday evenings, man. Hopefully everyone's had a good time with not just Rockefeller before this, but with me afterwards, and then we're having a good one. Let's check this out. Boom. Wait. Wrong. Boom.
There's a huge universe out there. With a lot of galaxies.
It looks so good. That's gonna look so good in the theater.
It's
gonna look amazing.
Everyone out of here. Go, go, go.
The 64 cast was awesome.
Mamma mia.
Seeing this Tuesday night, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Over my dead body.
Fine with me.
It's dope.
You see that? They've race swapped Yoshi.
Your king has returned. Long live the king!
The Bowser name shall be feared once more.
Oh no! Everyone calm down.
Toad, pack our things.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, princess, you're going to regret that.
Hello, maggots.
Maggots? Like Trump supporters?
Yeah, possibly.
How much money is this thing gonna make, bro? Dude, this thing is gonna dominate. How much money y'all think it's gonna make?
Probably
I think it's gonna make just all the money though. Hey,
It's gonna make $1 billion at least.
My door. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Like we were talking earlier, like when I was on Kata's stream, Kata was like, dude, Avengers Doomsday is gonna make $1 billion at least. Everybody knows it's around Christmas. I'm like, if Avengers Doomsday makes $1 billion, Spring Break, this movie, Easter, this cracks $1 billion easily. What the last one fucking do? Almost fucking $2 billion or some shit. This thing is fucking golden, bro. This is an Easter egg of money.
And they keep introducing new characters, which is great because that Frog King, he's a villain that a lot of Mario fans don't know. He's obscure. He was only in one game.
Well, as long as they keep the production level up like this, like when they were doing the fireworks and like it was shooting over top and coming towards him, and the beams of light were coming out, I was like, wow, that's like very symmetrical, perfectly shot, like all this, like it's great. And I'm like, wow, you can tell it's fans that are making it, not just people that are paid on a project. Actually,
you can tell people who love the project because, dude, you can tell when they don't love it, it's garbage.
Yeah, it looked like Sonic when it first came out before they changed it.
Yeah, before they changed, because let's be real, dude, it would have ended up like the original Super Mario Brothers live action movie. Oof! Thank God they changed it. Because they now have 4 movies in the tank now. Like a 4th one's coming out.
I'm taking my 2 nephews to go see it, but I haven't bought tickets yet. So I should probably go buy tickets tomorrow morning because I wouldn't be surprised they're already fucking sold out.
They probably did, man. Sold out. But it's also, dude, if Nintendo was smart or Universal or Illuminated, they should have a Easter Mario themed Easter eggs and candy. Think about it. The Yoshi eggs.
Oh, they will. They have a fucking. There was Super Mario everything. You give me? We come.
Dude,
come
they have.
Easter?
Unfortunately, no. They had like Krispy Kreme donuts, but it's only available in the Japanese territories. Huh. You can't get Krispy Kreme Mario themed donuts here. That's bull. It's like, come on, man.
Mario's not trying to tarnish the brand. They're trying to make. I want a Krispy Kreme shaped like Mario running.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, but they should, but they don't. It's only in Japan. Like you can't get it in Europe or in North America, which is stupid.
I want to look that up. A Japanese fucking Krispy Kreme Mario.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme donuts. Like they have Yoshi themed, they have Mario themed donut. I think they have a Luigi themed donut.
There's another reason this movie is gonna absolutely kill it, because it's for everybody. It's for every demographic.
For everybody.
It's for all
even
gamers
back,
of all ages, man. Because
what's gamers of all ages? Because even back in the 90s or whatever, when like say Game Boy just fucking came out and they had like, little or they had like Super Mario on that. They had the Super Nintendo. It's like, dude, people's grandmothers were playing these games, and obviously most of them
grandfathers too. Because remember
now some of that age is old. Or, they're hitting the grandfather or grandmother phase of their lives.
Think about it, Donkey
so
Kong.
This is for everybody.
Hey, Stacy, what's up, man?
There's no modern audience. There's just the audience, and you know what this movie is for? The audience. The audience is here.
Hey, Stacy, you want to come in?
It's for little boys, little girls.
We're about to be ending here.
Okay,
we're about to end here. And then because I know Theta's doing his thing, and then
all right, dude. My bad, dude.
Yeah, no, I would have invited him earlier, but every time you add more people, it just takes a lecture longer and everything. And so for next week, it'll be a little different or whatever. Maybe I'll try to go a little earlier or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, no, I think this movie is going to absolutely sweep the box offices. It's going to kill it out there. I mean, I'm actually seeing an early screening on like midnight on a Tuesday, which is crazy. I'm gonna like right after work on Tuesday. I'm going to sleep for a few hours. I'm gonna wake up before midnight and go hit the midnight showing for technically Wednesday morning because it's like 12:05 or something.
Yeah, it's technically Wednesday. Because it's 12.
It's like when it's funny. It's like it claims it as a Tuesday, but since it's 12:10, it's actually Wednesday morning.
Reality,
but
it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday
night,
morning.
That's because when the store is closing. Yeah, so it's all weird on that when you bought the ticket.
It's confusing too because right.
But I'm super looking forward to it. It looks a lot of fun. Should be a good time. Especially with the announcement of Syfaxx. If people did not know about that, Syfaxx is also going to be in the movie, and they're just killing it with this. It's obvious. Like I think the obvious thing is leading up to like a Smash Brothers type of movie, which would be amazing. But
I think that's what they're teasing. It makes sense.
Well, what I'm curious. What I'm curious if you guys think about this, because this is my theory. This is my working theory so far. So like they did this, but then they announced a live action Zelda, right? Which you would think that would be super weird in between. But because the beginning of the Mario movie, they're actually in the real world and then they go into the cartoon world. So what if at the end of the live action, they get transferred into the cartoon world? And boom, all of a sudden Zelda and Link are, ta-da, they're part of the fucking Super Mario movie now.
Yeah, and they can get the original actors.
With
they
that,
can get the actors in the live action movie to voice them, right? So it can be consistent. Right.
Exactly. So like if they just like they beat Ganondorf, but Ganondorf destroys the world, shoots him off into some shit, and all of a sudden they go from the real world, boom, and all of a sudden they're like cartoon or like they're animated. And all of a sudden they're next to Mario and them, and it's like, what are we doing? And then you see like a ship come down from all the Super Smash Brothers games, all the things that they were fighting in that. Like that would be a genius play. I think, like in my opinion, I think that would be amazing.
I would like an F-Zero movie or Captain Falcon in the Smash games, obviously, but I don't know if F-Zero's that popular here in the West. I think if they do, it's going to be Japanese
not
exclusive.
For years, other than like everybody just knows it as Falcon Punch. Like you'd literally have to name
see him as
you'd have to name the movie Falcon Punch for people to go watch it.
Yeah, I think so. They'd have to change the title here in the West. You're right. Like because he's going to be in Smash Bros. He's a cool character in Smash Bros. I'm like, maybe we can get an F-Zero spinoff movie if he's that popular.
I think they'll keep Zelda and fucking like Metroid, the more like not adult, but I guess more older age topic, not as childish topics, younger adult topics for live actions and keep the other ones like the Kirby's, the Super Mario's for that Super Smash Bros. I would assume they're not going to have Zelda and those characters in the Super Smash Bros. And something like a Metroid who'd be OP as fuck. We know we can't really have him in there, Syfaxx, because he'd win Super Smash Bros. Right? That'd be a good real deal, I just want
to Mr. Gaiman. I just want to Mr. Gaiman watch cameo. Let's do it. Throw him in.
Are we gonna get Ryan Reynolds cameoing as Pikachu because he was Detective? Like, if they can get him, that'd be crazy for the Smash Bros.
That would oddly work. It would work. It would oddly work.
I could see it, and just call him Pikachu. He doesn't even have to be Detective Pikachu. Unless they just retcon it and say he's going to be Detective Pikachu.
I don't know. Wizard Hat Pikachu is clearly the best Pikachu.
But he costs a lot of money. Ryan Reynolds costs a lot of money.
Yeah, but if you can get Jack Black and Chris Pratt and other people, I mean, as long as they do an agreement with him where they could do a multi-picture deal with him for the Smash Bros. Or Pokemon movies, I think he was willing to come back for it.
If they can give him like an executive producer role to where you can get
I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to get his production company to work on it. He'll come back.
It might work. You never know.
Because I'm trying to think of like Sydney Sweeney. She's going to be executive producer for this new Gundam movie that's going to come out. For that, that's why she's doing it, dude. She wouldn't do the movie Gundam.
But I'm saying, like, what's going to be like the Megan Fox of the Transformers movie? You know,
basically, she's going to be the love. She's going to be the love damsel for that franchise.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to hold up, and I don't know if too many people know. Like when it comes to Gundam, it's like, well, that's going to be like that's Pacific Rim type deal. So I'm like, I don't know.
And Gundam, I love Gundam. I love Gundam, but it's obscure here. In the West, it was only popular for like 5 or 6 years of the West Max here. And then it just fell off, like to be true. And I like Gundam, but it's not as popular as in Japan.
DJ Play Nice, Syfaxx, stopping by and saying hi and leaving a like. Have a good one, my friend. Have fun.
Hey, man. Appreciate it, DJ.
Hey,
Play Nice. Hey, so check it out. So obviously at the end of my title here, I said the Megacon aftermath. Well, the aftermath of that was, a terrible flight home, but I did pick up some souvenirs. And I want to show them off on stream, and then we'll be ending the stream. So I got some One Piece posters that I'm going to be doing. So we got some Zoro.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's
got Zoro up in here.
We got to get them framed, bro. Make sure you get some measurements.
Yeah, good frames. You don't want to get the cheap.
I'm gonna save the best for last as far as One Piece goes. But we got some Brook.
Who?
We got some Brook. This is Brook.
That's the skeleton dude.
He's a skeleton dude who's like a violinist and whatnot. Yeah. If you watch One Piece season 2, episode 2, he had a cameo in it where he's like serenading the whale that follows him. Laboon. We got, I believe this is Gear 3 or Gear 5 Luffy. Boom. Pretty fucking awesome. Now, the one that I bought all these for, because it was 4 for $40. So I was like, all right. The one that I wanted though was this one. I don't know if anybody knows. I don't know if anyone knows why, but there's a reason that I might have. There's a reason I might have wanted that one.
That's a pretty cool staff.
Yeah, it's a great staff, isn't it? It's not just like, she's just holding that staff.
I'm feeling tingly in certain places. I might have to go with Syfaxx.
That's definitely the reason that I bought that. And then I bought some horror. I bought a couple horror photos as well.
Horror photos?
Horror.
Sounds like
I mean,
2 reasons. Then he had 2.
While we're out there in the hood, you might as well, I don't know, get some leprechaun in the hood, right?
Nice.
There we go. Boom. Nice. Leprechaun in the hood. These are all, I believe they're like oil paintings.
Like it. You gonna host all these up and back?
I mean, I know there's a lot of predators online, but there's none like this one. Boom. That one's pretty cool. And then my personal favorite, especially after watching such a great show, I don't know. Do you like a balloon there, Georgie? Would you like a balloon?
Nice.
That's just dope. That's just dope.
I like it.
Pennywise. Yeah. So those are the ones I picked up. It was something I knew I could fit in my bag without damaging them. So
GG's.
those
bro.
are my.
Dude, that was awesome.
Megacon. Those are
That's
fucking cool.
awesome.
I was
Yeah, you're
happy
right.
about
You
'em.
don't want to carry something too big because then that costs a lot more money and it's dangerous.
Yeah. Also, they'll
Yeah,
get fucked up or whatever.
I got my boy D, the Marauders map, and somewhere back here I got my boy Abe, the
You got the
Green Power Ranger.
you got to send that to him.
Yeah, he needs to send me the DM. I need to DM me his fucking address so I can send it to you, bro. You still haven't done that yet, you lazy bastard. He was like, dude, awesome as shit. I was like, DM me. He's like, I will. Like, instead of text me back, I will. Won't you DM me the fucking address?
Yeah. Like, do you not
Yeah, and
know
also
your
the money for the shipping too, dude, because that's a bitch to send in the UK.
Brother,
The UK
I'll message you when you get off work, bro. Why'd you message me? Tell me you're gonna message me when you get off work. You just wasted the message. You could just fucking just do it. Just fucking do it when you're doing it, goddamn shit. No, you ain't gonna send me shipping. I got it. No,
yeah, because dude, the UK shipping in the UK is expensive, dude. Like it is holy shit, or vice versa. Like
he might not be
UK
able to
to
get that
US.
in the UK. So I'll take care of it for him. He's got to send me the address.
But
so if you're
anyways, guys, well, thanks to everybody who showed up. Obviously, Rockefeller, King Style, and all you lovely people in the chat. I mean, we're back on Syfaxx, possibly Saturdays, Fridays. We'll see how it goes. You know, whatever days I got available. And then, yeah, I'm thinking about starting back up the Wednesday streams, which I need to rename because as much as it is a funny name, I can see how it's off-putting. Like, just maybe I should just
call it the
just
Syfaxx Squad or some shit like that. Just make it a fucking.
Well, I was thinking about just calling it "Fax You Up." You know, like I'm just here to fax you up.
Make something to get people's attention. Make it something simple. Just Syfaxx Saturday Syfaxx. Syfaxx is Saturday.
Well, Syfaxx was easy Saturday, just because obviously a bunch of people have a cast show, like they're just whatever the name is, cast, and I was like, whatever.
You put the titles in
there. Midweek hangings was it was good for like I don't know because my channel brand name is technically Gallows the Media, so
Sinus.
It works for that, but not everybody knows that name. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, I would like to thank all you guys for hanging out. Good to see everybody again. Also, it was fucking awesome to hang out with you, Rock, in Florida. We had a great time. I had a fucking great time. And, you know, it's good to be back. Good to see everybody.
I would have loved to have come, man, but I had to take care of personal shit.
Hey, look, now that the people are more and more people are seeing what it's like out there and like how easy it is to run into some of your favorite people that you've either wanted to meet, wanted to hang out with, maybe even have a drink with. It's actually very easy to do. It's very simple. You just got to show up. And, you know, for us, even me and Rockefeller, we were planning on it for like almost 10 months, a year or what, like we talked about it for a long time and it was like, fuck, you know, it's like, will we be able to make it?
Though. You know, like we're like,
quick. We talked about it and all of a sudden it happened. Now it's already done. And I'm like, fuck, I'm ready. I'm already ready for the next one. And like, we're talking about it now. And by the time like, it'll feel like this again next year. It'll be boom. It'll be that quick. So if anybody didn't get out there and wants to get out there, consider checking it out because I think I'm going to go to that one more than I am to the Vegas one because I've been to Vegas too many fucking times. And the Vegas one is fun and all, but I had more fun in Florida overall. Like Florida is a much better place to go. There's a lot of like, I don't know. I just had a better time for me personally. So with that being said, everybody have a good night and I'll catch you guys on the next one. So enjoy some music on the way.
Take care, everybody.
Later. Bye.
Whiskey lead a wandering soul. across the day. Next thing I know, we were burning up that damn floor. I didn't know what I was in for. Well, I might be